Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. So today we are going to see how to do the data entry for the Bhakti steps in devotee database collection. So you might have received a link, a short link or a long link from the devotee whoever is collecting the data. He might have shared the link with you. So when you open that link in your Chrome browser, it will open this kind of UI, and this will be pre-filled with your group details, your yatra, maybe a chakra and a sector, or maybe subgroup. So maybe a group level 1. This is also called group level 1, 2, and group level 3, and a group level 4. And under that you will have the Satsanga as per the hierarchy. So you have to fill this Satsanga information, and every Satsanga will have the corresponding devotees attending that particular Satsanga. So you will enter all those details here. Okay, so let's start with it. And this particular section, which represents the type of satsanga. So there are various values. You can choose the corresponding value. So right now I'm selecting Bhakti Vriksha. And the kind of preaching mode, what you are doing right now, I think is maybe physical or a virtual or maybe a combination of both. So for now I'm selecting physical. And the preaching language, so there are several languages. So you can choose any particular language which you are preaching in. So for now I'm selecting as English, and this is the area where actually this satsanga is happening. So you can mention your colony and city. You need not mention the country, state, and these details because they will be captured at the high level, at the group level. So you can just enter your local area. So let me enter as Gubra, and this is the satsanga name. If you have any specific name, so don't keep any generic name, but make it as very specific. Let's say your name. Let me take my name here. So if I am conducting multiple satsanga, so what I can mention is, Pranartha or Nitai Das, and say, let's say I'm running a Bhagavad Gita class. So you can mention Bhagavad Gita, or maybe if you have, two cells, so one is running in Gubra location and another one maybe in a location two. So you can mention the location name. So in that way you can make it unique, right? And after that you give your email address. So make sure that you enter the proper email address, and this will be always checked for the syntax. So if you are entering the proper email address or not, but still make sure that you are not entering any spelling mistakes. And the mobile number, always you start with your country code, which is with 0096898345. This is my number. So this is related to your Satsanga information. And later on, now we'll start filling the information related to each and every member. So make sure that you include yourself first of all in this section as a member. So you will start with entering your original name, not the initiated name. Name will come once you select the sadhana level. So write your original name as a given name. So please keep your full name, including the family name, so that it can be identified uniquely. And mention the number of rounds you're chanting, or if you're entering any devotee information. So let's say we'll call it as a devotee. So first you enter the devotee's full name and the number of rounds the devotee is chanting. And if he is not chanting anything, you can mention as none, right? So let me select 16 here now. So if somebody is selecting more than 16, you can mention as more than 16. And the sadhana level, which level they are in, there are several sadhana levels are mentioned here. Okay, so based on the sadhana level which is appropriate and which was already certified, so you can give them. If somebody is in Guru Ashraya, so you can select them Guru Ashraya, Prabhupada Ashraya, Harinam Diksha, and also we have the Brahman Diksha. So I'm selecting Harinam Diksha. So as soon as you will get this Guru's name populated, Guru and initiated name. So, and if you select only, let's say Guru Ashraya, initiated name will disappear and will have only the Guru's name. And if you are Srila Prabhupada Ashraya, even the Guru's name also will not be appearing. So these are the conditional fields. So based on the value what you select, those fields will be appearing. So let me select Harinam Diksha here. So and I select my Guru Maharaj name, and I'll write here my initiated name. And these are the fields where you will enter your mobile number and the WhatsApp number. So again, you remember to write the mobile number in the international format. So as soon as you type your mobile number, your WhatsApp number will be coming as it is. So if you have a different WhatsApp number other than this, so you can still change it. Let's say, so something like this. And once you are done, there are a few other fields which you can enter. These are the optional fields, but still, if you have it, it's good to have. So you can enter the devotee's email address, you can enter the devotee's date of birth, and also their mother tongue. And again, several mother tongues are mentioned, so you can see the mother tongue whatever is applicable. So if nothing is there, you can select other, yeah, and you can save. So as soon as you save, you will have the information coming here, and also the same information whatever that you entered here, you can see it in the table format. So once you entered one devotee's data, you can enter another one by clicking on this plus button. So I click this, and once it is done, you have to click here to fill all the details. So suppose by mistake you have entered this and you don't have anything, or you entered some wrong value, you can delete it by clicking this particular small button, right? So I'll add another member value. So here let me enter Kamalakshi's name, my wife name. So once you enter some information, let's say if some information is missing, so once you save it, it will tell you what are the information which is missing here. Okay, so you can actually rectify this all information by going through those particular details. So once you click here, it will tell you what information was missing. So here I forgot to select the gender. So I select male, and for this particular, so there are so many fields which are missing. So we'll enter the fields whatever is required. So I leave the optional fields as it is and save. So once all the information is available, you can click on save. So if all the information is properly entered, you will get this information called information saved successfully. So in this way, you enter all your cell members information. So once all the information is done, you don't forget to save. So this is saving. So once you save, you have to download that particular file. So all the information, whatever that you entered in this particular page, will be downloaded using this button. So you click on the download Satsanga data file. So it will give you the path. So you can select where you want to download. Maybe you can keep it on your desktop and save it. So once you save it, you can easily close your browser and come back. Whenever you come again, so once you come back to the browser, again open the same link, it will have all the information that you have previously saved. Okay, so if you want to enter new cell data, if you want to add new other members data, you can click this button and keep adding that information. And once you add, you save it and make sure that you download that file and you send me the downloaded file in the email, right? So if you are entering, if you have another cell, so multiple cells data you are entering. Okay, so then what you have to do is you have to click on the clear complete Satsanga data. So once you clear, what we'll do is all the default values will be coming. So the default value is whatever the values which you have received. Okay, and all the all the Satsanga data will be disappeared. So what you have to do is now you enter the second Satsanga details. You enter all the details whatever that you have entered earlier. You can enter the devotee's full name, the number of rounds they are chanting right now, their particular sadhana level. Let's say Krishna Sadhak, female, and you can select the age category based on whether they're adult or youth or child. The member status you can keep active. If they're not attending regularly, you can make it as passive. And so most probably you can select either active or passive. And once that is done, you enter their mobile number and their WhatsApp number and email address if you have, date of birth, and the mother tongue if you have. You can enter these three fields are optional. Click on save and so on so forth. You can enter all the devotees data. Once you enter all the data, don't forget to save. Okay, so yeah, while saving, I missed out entering the information of second cell. Let's say area 2. Save it. Yeah, information is saved successfully, and then download the data again. So once you download, you can keep it somewhere in desktop or somewhere where you can easily locate. And once the data is saved, you can send email this data to me or whoever the person who is collecting the data responsible for collecting the data. You can give this downloaded file as an email to them. So once you're done, you can safely close the window because you already saved the data, right? So you can close, and whenever you want, you can open. And suppose if you have saved a previous cell and you want to make some changes in that particular Satsanga data, what you can do is you can click on Load Satsanga at this third button, and you can go and select the file what you have saved earlier. So this was the file which I have saved earlier. So you click it. As soon as you do that, all the data, whatever that you have saved earlier in that file, everything will be loaded. And then you can change the values, whatever is required. Right. So once that is done, again you save it and then keep a downloaded copy of that same thing. Okay. So in that way, you can keep on updating the information and save the backup file for you. So that can be used whenever is required in future. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna.